What is up, ladies and gentlemen of the interweb? So first things first, we gotta talk about a 4chan leak, but before we talk about it, this is Jak and Daxter related, and I think it's fake. The main reason I think it's fake is because everything that was stated within this leak was pretty much word for word something that my big group on my Discord channel, link in the description to join, talked about in a voice chat maybe 2 to 3 weeks ago. So I'm pretty sure somebody in that call made this, which is perfectly fine. 4chan is a place to troll. Everybody does it. I've created countless leaks that have been picked up by big news sources on 4chan because everybody thinks 4chan is a god. But in reality, 4chan is a bunch of people like me who just like to troll people. But with that being said, this claims that Bluepoint's next remake is Jak and Daxter, but the trilogy formed into one continuous story, so just one big remake, which would be pretty cool. They also stated a Legacy of Kain remake is also in the works, which we also talked about on the Discord channel that same day, and that both of these games will be announced at Summer Game Fest 2020, which we did not talk about in the Discord chat. This source was 4chan, of course, and it's literally not true. There is a very slim chance that this is true. Bluepoint Games barely made Shadow of the Colossus. That game barely functions. And I don't think they're going to be making 2 to 3 to 5 different games all at once. We got Castlevania rumors, we got Demon Soul rumors, we got Metal Gear Solid rumors, and then we have this one that was made up locally, or maybe it is real, I don't know. Maybe I just willed this into existence with my Discord. Maybe, who knows? But that's not the point exactly. The point is that this is probably not a real thing, but in the event that this is real and that we weren't I don't know, trolled or something by someone that I know, and this is real, this is from a real person, I wonder how this would go for Sony. So first things first with Jak, Sly, Ratchet, they are the big three. They are the closest thing Sony has ever had to a mascot. They are the closest thing that has ever been identified as a Sony game. Yes, we have God of War and Uncharted, but those games were never really on the level that Jak, Sly, and Ratchet was. Those games, although they were phenomenal, probably some of the best gaming experiences of all time, they just never reached mascot level. And the mascots have a hard time selling on PlayStation. We saw Ratchet & Clank 2016, which was a complete flop. We saw Sly 4, which although we enjoyed it, it wasn't what we wanted. But then there's Jak. Jak was left behind. Jak was never killed, Jak was never ruined, Jak never flopped, Jak was just left behind. And with that being the case, if they bring Jak back, there is a possibility that this game could be the biggest thing PlayStation has ever taken a chance on. It could either flop hard, like real hard, or it could be the next Resident Evil 2 remake. Meaning, if it is like Resident Evil 2, this game is going to be astronomical. And if the rumors are true that whatever Bluepoint's next game launches for PlayStation 5 day one, then that would catapult the PlayStation 5 into massive amounts of success and stardom. It would be unreal the amount of consoles that would be sold for the PlayStation 5 in the first 6 months just because of this, whether it's Jak or Legacy of Kain. But at the end of the day, this is something that my group on Discord, which again, if you want to join, link in the description, we do this quite often. This is at the end of the day something we just talked about, and the way this is written and the way we talked about it, it just aligns too much for it not to be either, a coincidence within the squad, or it could be something completely real that we just kind of willed into existence. I've done that before with Jak and Daxter limited run games. I talked about it in a video and then I bugged them over and over for a year almost to make the Jak trilogy physical, and it ultimately happened. So maybe I'm not bugging them this time, Bluepoint of course, because obviously trying to get them to make a game wouldn't go very well, but maybe by talking about this I have a superpower to will things into existence. I don't know, that's just kind of a goofy thing, I guess, a goofy theory, but if this is true, that is crazy. How did we get this right? This is like the 12th time we've gotten something right by not even trying to get it right. But in the event that this is fake, that's perfectly fine. But hey, if this is real, I'll be happy. If we kind of just rambled about and somebody took it and put it on and then we got a bunch of people talking about it, getting more attention on Jak, then hey, that's fine too. But what I will say to those of you in my Discord that joined that voice call, one of you have betrayed the Brotherhood. One of you have betrayed the clan. United we stand, divided we fall. We troll as a group, or we don't troll at all. Somebody has betrayed the clan, and we will do this Assassin's Creed style. Someone's losing their pinky finger. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Try not to die, and I'll see you in the next video.